darling heart, and welcome to this episode of the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely, or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. I'm here to support you with your alcohol-free or drink less adventures. Follow me on Instagram at Drink Less, Live Better. Find resources on my website, drinklesslivebetter.com. I hope you enjoy listening to this episode today. Let's get straight to it. Don't lose this moment by searching for another. I think we've probably all experienced this, but rarely talk about it. That restless habit of searching for the next perfect moment while completely missing the one we're living in right now. Let's see. You're sitting with a friend over coffee, having a genuinely good conversation, but part of your mind is already scanning ahead, wondering if you should suggest grabbing dinner, or maybe catching that movie later, or whether your kids need a lift to football tomorrow. Does that sound familiar? We live in a time of endless options. Dating apps promise someone better with the next swipe. Social media shows us highlight reels of experiences we're not having. Even Netflix asks us if we want to keep on watching or try something new. We've been trained to optimize, to upgrade, to always be seeking the next best thing over there. But the moment you're in right now, it's not a placeholder. It's not the opening act for your real life. This moment, this conversation, this cup of tea, this quiet evening at home, this walk around the block, these aren't the spaces between the good things. These are the good things. I wonder how many conversations I've only half experienced, how many sunsets I've photographed instead of actually watched, how many moments I've treated as stepping stones to somewhere else. There's this beautiful concept in psychology called hedonic adaptation. The idea that we quickly return to a baseline level of happiness despite positive events. We think the next job, the next relationship, the next holiday will be the thing that makes us happy. But research shows we adapt. And then we're back to searching again. The antidote isn't to stop having goals or dreams. It's just to recognise that fulfilment isn't a place to get to. It can be right here, right now. It's learning to be fully present with what's actually happening, not what could be happening or what's happening next. This doesn't mean settling for less or accepting situations that genuinely aren't working. It means distinguishing between the voice that says this isn't enough out of restlessness versus the voice that says it out of genuine discontent. Sometimes the best thing we do is decide that where we are is exactly where we need to be, not forever, but for right now, to let this moment be complete on its own terms. I started practicing something I call moment anchoring. When I catch myself mentally fast-forwarding, I ask, what would I notice if I decided this moment was actually perfect as it is? Usually, I discover something I'd been overlooking. The way the morning light hits the wall, the sound of my kids laughing in the next room, the simple satisfaction of completing a task on my list. The most beautiful moment anchors are bliss. They elicit a feeling of deep connectedness, fun, or lightness. When we stop frantically searching for the next great moment, we often discover that ordinary moments have been extraordinary all along. The best experiences aren't always the ones we plan and anticipate. They're often the ones that surprise us. 3 things to think about today. First, practice the art of enough. Not settling, but recognising when something is genuinely sufficient. Your current job might not be your dream job, but if it's decent and pays the bills, Can you find ways to appreciate it while you work towards something better? Your home might not be your dream home, but can you make it feel comfortable instead of just a temporary stop? Second, distinguish between restlessness and intuition. Sometimes that feeling of there must be something else is just our anxiety about being still, but sometimes it's genuine guidance pointing us towards a change we do need to make. Learn to tell the difference by exploring the feeling instead of immediately acting on it and rushing to the next thing. Third, remember that being present is a practice and it might not happen perfectly. You'll still get distracted, you'll still plan ahead and wonder what if. That's human. The goal isn't to never think about the future. It's to notice when you're doing it and gently return to right now. The moments you're searching for, they're not hiding in some other place or time. They're available. They are here in this life that you're living. The next thing, the next moment is not guaranteed to us. So right here, right now, is all that matters. Thank you for listening in today. Come back again next week. Check out the show notes for a link to a hidden podcast episode that will help you with your 5 p.m. cravings and details about my one-to-one life coaching and sober coaching programs. And P.S. I believe in you.